You're listening to Kate Palmer from SparkleTart.com, and today I have a quick tutorial on how to make your paper flowers gorgeously glossy. I'm going to use a magical from Lindy's Stamp Gang. These are little pots of powdered watercolour. It's a dye base and they're stunning. You'll also need a little bit of water, a paper flower, it can be coloured or uncoloured, and of course a little bit of Glossy Accents. Now to start, you'll need to put a little bit of magical powder onto a non-porous surface and add just a couple of drops of water. Now I've just added 2 drops here. All you really need to do is make it wet enough to dissolve the magical powder and create a liquid. And all I'm going to do is just use the tail of my paintbrush and just mix this around in those 2 drops of water until it's a nice, smooth, non-lumpy looking colour. Now once you're at this point, and sometimes it can take a little bit longer than others depending on the magical, I'm going to add an almost equal amount to that puddle of Glossy Accents. Now this is the secret weapon here. It's going to make your flower beautiful and glossy, but it's also going to make it quite stiff, so it'll be a little bit hardier than normal paper flower. Now slowly mix this until both of those liquids are combined. Don't go too quickly because if you get any air bubbles, it's not great, so just keep mixing. Now the Glossy Accents is water-based, so all this does is thin it and colour it a little bit without ruining it. It certainly still sets, it's beautiful. Now I'm using a very old paintbrush here because Glossy Accents is essentially a glue, and you really do not want to get glue on your good watercolour brushes, believe me. Now I'm going to colour a flower that has been previously coloured. My combination didn't work out quite as I expected. In case you're interested, I'd used Pretty in Pink Starburst and Cafe au Lait Fabio. Now your flower can be plain white, it could be coloured. I don't know if this would work on black flowers, but you could give it a go and see what happens. Now go slowly and make sure that you have painted the top and bottom of every flower, going right into every nook and cranny because you don't want to see any little bits of the original colour peeking through. Now just in case you need to mix up any more product, in case you run out, you just follow the same process. So a little tiny bit of the Magicals powder, 1 or 2 drops of water, just enough to activate the dye colour and dissolve the Magicals powder, and then add an equal amount of the Glossy Accents. Stir gently to combine, and you can do this as many times as you need to. And what you will get is the most beautiful, vibrant, sparkly, glossy result. It is just stunning. Now let me just give you a quick reminder. This is what my rose looked like to start with. A little bit of sparkle, but not a lot of pow. Once painted, it looks like this. Now this is now dry, and as you can see, it's got sparkle, it's got a little gloss, it's incredibly vibrant. And I like the way it's slightly different over the brown and the pink, so the brown looks a little bit more intense. It's just gorgeous. Now this could be used on absolutely anything where you'd like something really bold, but of course you don't have to use cherry. You could easily use something a lot more subtle for a beautiful glossy effect. And this is just a really quick clip. I thought you might be interested in seeing how this turned out. Back soon with more. Bye!